honors.
Mix it up.
We thank our oldest YouTuber patron, Mr. Karan Khatri, to pick.
Let's go!
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Finally, welcome back to another video. Video or vlog? What should I say?
It's a video.
I'm feeling a little weird.
It's not a vlog.
Actually, before also we've had gaps, but this time was 2 months where I did not even think about YouTube, and that's why I feel a little weird. But nevertheless, I think we were built to do this, and we're going to continue to do this. And yeah, so coming to the point, the biggest question that you guys have, I mean, just for a heads up, I put out a story on Instagram a couple days back asking if there's certain things that you guys want to know about me, except for the obvious question, which is why you have clicked on this video. The biggest change in my life and in your life probably. So yeah, so everything I speak in this video is basically collection of all the questions that you guys have asked me in the last 2 months over DMs, personally, offline, online, everywhere, and also the story that I put a couple days back. So I'm going to answer very briefly each of that before we get to the headliner topic of the day, which I'm very sure you guys are excited to know about as much as I am excited to share about. So yeah, let's get started. First things first. What have I been doing? Where have I been? And am I alive? This was one of the most asked question. Everywhere I went, people were like, when's the vlog coming? What's happening with YouTube? Have you forgotten you have a channel? In fact, over the last 2 months...
Did, by the way.
No, I did for a bit because I had too much was happening, so I couldn't really help it. We're going to keep this short. Let's try to be on the point. So not just that, in the past 2 months, for the first time, I heard locally from people where my friends' friends and people who are asking like, we used to watch KK's vlogs and what's happening, he's not been doing any videos and shit like that. So that's what kind of made me come back to it, because I thought this is not the end yet. I think we haven't really actually begun, and we always had too many speed breakers. So this is going to be one last attempt at redoing it, restarting it, and never looking back again. So yeah, where I have been, I have been... Bro, just be positive, stay positive. This time we're going to do it, and we will be on schedule like always, and we will do everything. You're going to know more ahead in this video what is this going to be about. Anyway, so I have been around. I have been doing the usual shit. I don't know how some of you guys have thought that I've been completely away. Maybe you don't follow me on Instagram, so go do that. I've been always active on my stories. I've been started posting again. I've been doing everything all over again. But yeah, I was away from YouTube because a lot of things were happening. There were big changes in my life. A couple of things that we left off last time when we quit YouTube, took a break, was about the new car that you guys have been waiting for. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to decide just as yet. I wasn't as convinced with the options we saw. So yes, new car will happen very soon. We will probably do all of that in 2024. I'm not very sure which car I want. There are a couple of really good cars coming next year. So yeah, that's on track. That's going to happen again. Then some people were asking me about watches for some reason. The watches have been hyping up really a lot in the market nowadays with Omega's watch and that Blanc Pain's watch. All the collabs happening, people just buying watches. So they were curious what's happening with my goal of getting an AP. We are definitely on track. We are not buying any more Rolexes until I can get my first AP. And apart from that, yes, another big change has been I've moved houses again, which is why we never got to see a house tour in the previous house. That house wasn't as great. I took it in sort of a hurry, and then I found a really good house. I cannot really talk in detail, but it's fucking beautiful. We're going to do a house tour very soon. And yeah, what else apart from that you guys want to know? I don't know what. Subscriber sneaker shopping. Yes, I haven't forgotten about it. I know we left it off over there. I have a new idea to do it in a much better way. Maybe we're thinking on terms of a meetup or a couple of things that you will know in the next video, not in this one, because that's about what I'm doing next. Another thing that people asked after, obviously they came to know. First things first, the biggest change in my life was me taking an exit from Mainstreet. I know I've put in years into that. You guys have always supported me. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to build that brand to where it is today. But yeah, things changed. It's very dynamic in this business, and things really change around. We'll get to that in a bit. So yeah, that being the biggest change, another big question you guys had was, what businesses am I planning to do next? I have a couple of things in my line. I might shift industries, but no, I'm not letting this one go yet, just as yet. So we will talk about that in future videos. We will probably go through a journey together of starting something else that I have in the pipeline. And yeah, that's
Really
about
excited
it.
for that.
Very, very
That is
excited for that.
something
Yeah.
We've been waiting. to
That
do
is
from
something
for-
I want to do from over
Yeah.
15 years ago. That is something I want to do first in my life, but I was never able to. Hopefully, it will work out and we'll
And
do it.
finally, it's on the cards.
Yes, we
So,
will
yeah,
do it. It's on
happen.
the cards. It's on the
Yeah.
cards. Everything, nothing happened without your support. So we'll talk about it. We'll go through it together. We'll probably try and do it all together and record the whole journey and see how it goes. And yeah, another big question.
एक और चीज हुई मैं थोड़ा पतला हो गया
Oh yeah, by the way, Harsh has taken it seriously. So I've been doing the 2 meal a day plan since 2 years now. So Harsh finally got inspired. He's lost about 8 to 10 kgs, which is only water weight, I feel. Nothing more than that. So yeah. And one more thing apart from that, yes, obviously related to Mainstreet, a lot of you guys had this question. You guys have been commenting here and there if I am having a beef with Vedant Lamba. No, there is no beef. Let me burst your bubble. Nothing is as bad as you want it to be. But like I said, we'll get to that in a bit. And yeah, that's roughly basically what's been happening last 2 months in my life. And now we shall get to the point, which is why you have clicked on this video. That is why did I take an exit from Mainstreet. So the biggest news of all, I have taken an exit from Mainstreet. I mean, you guys have known me since I was into Mainstreet and we were doing things together. We grew YouTube together, we built the brand together, we made the business happen, obviously with all your support. Now, let me keep it very brief and very sweet. What happens in business usually is when you start raising more and more money, the dynamics keep changing. When more investors come on board, when prominent investors come on board, they have their own idea about what they want to take the business to. I mean, where they want to take it at, what they want to build it further from here, from where what we achieved until today. So yeah, that was one of the reasons I felt like the vision had been changing. By the way, we will talk about the sneaker market also. There is nothing wrong with it. You guys are just kind of panicking. So yeah, coming back to that, the vision kind of changed and the investors and the new team wanted to take it elsewhere, which I was not really in favor of, and I was not comfortable changing the whole idea. And then yeah, that's how we happened to speak, and nothing really went wrong. It was sort of a mutual decision and I chose to exit. And beyond that, I thought I will probably never do this again, and I wanted to professionally be a consultant to the industry since I come with so much experience and I've been there since day one of the commercialization of the scene. No, I'm not saying I'm part of the OG sneakerheads, but yeah, since it got commercialized, I've always been there. I've tried my best to build it. I've tried everything I could in my power. So I thought maybe I will sort of become a consultant and professionally help other brands and other startups in the industry to help them grow or set up and things like that. But then in a couple of weeks, I kind of realized that I don't think I'm yet done with this part of the culture, and I wanted to still continue to do it, and I did not really want to start something from scratch and make things kind of more difficult and competitive in an already low-lying industry in India that the case is. So yeah, we'll talk about that in the next video. We have a lot to talk about that also, how shit went down, what happened, how did downtown happen and stuff like that. We'll talk about that in the next video. I'll also give you a nice, real nice tour of the new place, and yeah, basically that's what happened, and that's how we decided to part ways, and that's how I took an exit from Mainstreet. I don't know what you guys were thinking. There was no fight, there was no nothing went wrong, nothing was bad, nothing was negative. It was a mutual decision. I wanted something else, and the team wanted something else, and which is why this happened. And I'm going to continue to do things the way I want with my vision, and they will probably do. And it's always healthy to have a fair bit of competition, and it's going to be fun. We're going to take it sportingly, and we're going to all do it together. In the end, it's all for you guys and from you guys. So yeah, that's that about Mainstreet. Is there anything I'm missing, Harsh?
Not really.
Oh yeah, another big question you guys had in terms of business wise or financially about the exit. I am not really at a freedom now to discuss about the details, but yeah, it was a good time that I spent there. I obviously did benefit out of it. Things are not fully closed yet, but as and when it will be, I will discuss with everyone, and I will definitely like to share the financial aspect of what happened, how it started, where did I end it, how much I made, what the return on investment was. I mean, a lot of you guys are still looking at this as a big business to happen in India in future. So yes, I will definitely share all the details once I am completely through. And yeah, that's all I want to talk about Main Street. Let's keep it short and move on to some other things in life. So now coming to the last leg of the video, which is obviously about downtown. Since you guys who follow me on Instagram already know, I announced the thing with downtown. I'm not going to say any keywords here because I want you guys to tune into the next video where we will meet the team, we will see the store, we will talk about everything in detail, how it happened, what the plan is, what our vision with it is, and how am I a part of it, what am I doing over there, and things like that. So yeah, we will be doing that in the next video. I think this video I want to keep it short and to the point as a re-intro to YouTube and to update you guys with what really happened in my life in the last 2 months and what do we plan to do. By the way, talking about YouTube, we are going to be tight on this like I said in the beginning. We do have a future here. Like I said a couple minutes back that I do not want to yet be done with this industry. I think there's a lot more things planned. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot to talk about the sneaker market culture update. So a lot of you guys have been seeing sort of a downfall in the chart. You've been hearing from people. Yeah. So people have been hearing that Jordans are not selling as much. The culture is kind of dying. Sneakers are dying. But honestly speaking, it's not like that. It's just a phase. I think it's a very healthy correction that we are having, like we do have in a regular stock market as well. So what happened basically is during and after pandemic and with the last dance and too much overhype created around Jordans, things just picked up in a mad way, which was obviously not healthy, and things had to correct, prices had to come down. So we are now seeing all the Jordans dropping a bit to the real value, real fair value. Is giving a great chance to a lot of real sneaker lovers to buy some really nice collectible cakes, limited cakes and all of that. So yeah, it is like a sort of a flat line that we have reached. We are not falling. Mind you, we are not falling at all. We are on a flat line right now. Right. And that is the reason I decided I am not done with the industry yet. I'm going to continue making these videos. I'm going to remake all the educational videos that first got you into sneakers. And I'm going to bring it back to you guys. That is when you will exactly understand what's happening and why this is the best time to reinvest in sneakers.
Yeah, it will be more relevant.
Yeah, it will be more relevant. Not just that, the Indian streetwear scene has been growing like crazy. I am personally doing a couple of things in favor of that, and I am banking big on that too. Again, like I said, we'll talk about that when we go to the new place in the next video. Right. So yeah, that's for the culture update. Nothing
also,
to worry.
There have not been much releases also.
There haven't been much releases, so there are a couple of reasons why it's kind of down. There's no hype created. Correct. There are no new good, really good colorways coming. Nike has been fucking up a couple of colorways. They're also experimenting. We're also experimenting. So it's just a phase where we are going to learn.
And this happens every 5 years.
Yeah, it happens every couple of years. Yeah. You may never know. Tomorrow there'll be a crazy sneaker announced and everyone will be back on the wagon. Oh, I want Jordans. Also, I have personally not seen any downfall since I'm in the new place, in a new business. I mean, redoing the same business again for the second time. I'm loving it. Again, we'll talk about that in the next video. I have been seeing a lot of first timers buying Jordans left, right and center. So I don't really understand what is this negativity in the market going on about people talking about sales dropping on retail, sales dropping on resale. I don't see any of that shit happening.
एक अच्छा collaboration आएगा ना सब.
Yeah, so it's just don't worry about it. If you want, you can stay a little put, wait for a bit. We'll talk about the culture in detail. We'll talk about the sneakers. We'll talk about what's going to happen in future, what I am planning, what we are planning, what the industry is going to in India, and it's going to be great. But overall, my one advice would be it's a great time to buy sneakers now because prices are extremely fair. You can get your grails at a much better rate. So yeah, that's up to you. I'm not forcing you. Nothing is forced. Your choice. And also one more thing I remembered about the culture was I forgot. ये बोलते मुझे बोलना था पर वो भूल गया मैं.
कुछ ज़्यादा ही लंबा हो रहा है वीडियो.
वो ठीक है यार. My OG guys will see it. No, that's okay. The people want to know this. No, so what's the harm? Fuck, I forgot about sneakers only, about the hype dying and all.
Are you
okay, yeah. There were a couple of questions about what sneakers am I looking forward to. Obviously, people want to know what am I expecting, what am I going for, so that they can also plan and decide if it's worth investing. A couple of sneakers, 2 of them this month itself, which is the Cause and Air Force One collaboration, which is coming in white and black colorway. I want them both. I'm totally into it. By the way, I've realized over time, Air Force Ones are my favorite sneakers, hands down. So I'm going to start a new journey of collecting all the Air Force Ones. We'll go through that again on the channel in future. So yeah, those one. And then obviously the second most hyped I mean, SB dunks are picking up in India finally, did you know?
Finally, yeah.
So I've been seeing a lot of new customers, a lot of new clients who are more into SB dunks.
Right.
So we're getting a really, really cool collaboration. Powerpuff Girls. Do not think it's a girls sneaker. It's just a tribute to a legendary cartoon series, and it's
It
a
is
definite cop.
Finally, you agreed.
Of course, I'm excited for it, bro. I might get an early pair, so we'll see a review on the channel. Not sure about that yet. And apart from that, maybe in the coming year,
Trophy
I'm
room.
looking for a trophy room joint one lows. Like I said, couple months back, I'm totally into lows. So yeah, these are the top 3 sneakers I'm looking forward to in the
Also
next
that
quarter.
Travis Scott.
Which size? Jackman, the new silhouette. No, that's still time.
The new silhouette, the Jordan 1 low.
What Jordan one
He
low?
revealed one new low.
Arey, shut up, yeah. That's not coming now. It's later in. It's summer of 24. You're dumb or what? Dumb next quarter. So these are the top 3 sneakers to look out for the next quarter that I will be going for. And yeah, that's about it. I think I am done with this video. It's gone really, really long. Like I said, stay tuned for the next video. We're going to talk about Downtown, to be specific. Everything about it. Who are the people behind it? Who is the super, super awesome, humble backing we have from? Who is the god of sneakers who is a partner now, a part of it now? I'm just kidding. So yeah, stay tuned for the next one. I'll see you in the next video. If you're watching earlier, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Please give me another chance. I'll be back and you will have fun with me. Peace.